Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel Be Debt Free. It's your girl Erica back at it with another video. So I wanted to make this one really quick. I just had someone comment on my last video asking if there was anything I could have done to avoid the delays in my NACA process. And to be honest, I really don't know. I felt like I was very diligent. However, if there were some things I could have done, these are what I think they could have been, right? So one thing for me is that I relocated from the DC area, the DMV, down here to Jacksonville, Florida. And when I did that, I had a remote counselor. Okay, and so they approved my file to start so I could go to the purchase workshop and then start looking for my house. So I said this in another video, but I think that may have had something to do with it. Of course, I don't know for sure, but I think so, because what happened was once I got to my local office and I started house shopping, my current counselor, my mortgage counselor, was telling me that really I should not have been approved. And so that she kind of dropped the ball there. So I think if I would have, I guess, waited to come to my local office, they would have more thoroughly completed my file and either told me, one, we can't approve it with whatever, I had some stuff going on, or they would have, figured out how they could have gotten me approved. Now, with that being said, I don't regret getting a remote counselor, because having a remote counselor gave me faster appointments. I have heard that, and especially in some of these hot markets, you know what I mean? Like if you're in the DMV, I don't know, maybe some cities in New York, down here in Jacksonville, Chicago, like certain, just booming markets, it can take like months to get appointments, you know what I mean? So I'm not really upset that I went that way, because my appointments were fairly quick, and they were all just over the phone. So they were really quick and easy. So I could I didn't have to go into the office. I could literally, I would talk to my counselor on my lunch break, or heading into work, or leaving work, or that type of thing on Saturdays sometimes. And I would just upload all my documents into my file. So it was really convenient. I don't regret it, but I think that may have possibly had something to do with some of the delays. Outside of that, I think I should have been a little bit more, maybe took more initiative and been a little bit more diligent, because see, I was trusting my counselors, being as though this is my first time buying a house, so I really am ignorant to the process, especially through NACA, because they have a special qualification process and everything like that. I was trusting my counselors to let me know what was going on, let me know what they needed, when they needed it. Certain things, no. Like, we all know we have to update our bank statements every time we get a new ones, right? So every month, you just gotta upload those. Those gotta be in there. Pay stubs. I think those are the main two. You have to make sure you just continue to keep your file up to date with those things. But yeah, I was just really listening to my counselors and trusting their word on certain things. So they would say, oh, we need this document. So I would send them that document, right? That's all they asked for. But then, a few days later, whatever, they needed another document. And then eventually, when we got down to the bottom of it, I went and talked to my counselor. What he told me was, they would ask for say updated pay stubs. I would give them that, but then my bank statements were had expired or whatever. So then they need to run my credit again, and it was like a ping pong. Once they got everything, then something else was out of date or something like that. So I'm not, I really don't know what else I could have done. I feel like it was really on them. But if I could have done anything, it would have probably been to just start at my local office. That way they can start and finish my file and it's not transferring offices, and kind of be more proactive. Like, do you guys need this too? Is this about to expire? Like that type of thing. But again, in my ignorance of not really knowing how the process worked, I just didn't know what I didn't know. You know what I mean? And when they would ask for documents, I was giving it to them like same day, next day. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it just didn't make any sense to me why they kept needing stuff. It's just like, tell me everything you need, I'm gonna give it to you, and then approve my file. You know what I mean? Like, don't keep back and forth. It was just crazy. So anyway, I mean, that's the only thing I can really think about. I hope that answers your question. I'm gonna tag you below, the person that asked this question. I hope that answers it. I really just think it was mostly on NACA and their counselors doing their jobs. Okay, I don't see why you do this every day for hundreds of thousands of clients. I have to babysit you and telling me what I need in order for you to approve my file. I don't know. This is y'all job. You know what I mean? That's like, I'm a dental assistant. That's like having a patient come to me. They don't know they have a cavity, and I'm just like, you should know you. It's my job to diagnose and to tell you what's going on. Like, I do this every day. I know a cavity when I see one. You know what I mean? I just think they were dropping the ball. But anyway, I hope that answers your question. Let me know if you have any others. Talk to you guys later. Bye.